Welcome to the office. Number one reason you're here, you came for chest tightness.
Yes.
And it started when?
August 22nd, 2020.
Through that process, what did you discover? You obviously saw doctors up north. You went for chest tightness, and what happened from there?
They told me that I had acid reflux and anxiety.
Okay.
And then from there, they prescribed me antacids.
Okay.
And that basically shut my digestion off. And I developed a plethora of digestive issues such as SIBO and H. pylori, even an autoimmunity of celiac.
All that you were diagnosed with.
Yes.
Okay. So, and you're here for that.
Yes.
Okay. And we went over your x-rays. We may go over them more later, but we went over your x-rays. And what did we find? We found a couple of old tailbone injuries, number one. And we found a couple of things going on in the mid-back as well, right? Relating to what you're experiencing. But that's just an x-ray. Let's see what we find. Starting at the base of the neck, let's take a look. And actually, before we even do that, let's just get an overall appearance of what's going on with her body. And you can see there's a lot of pockets of, this is swelling. Okay? Madam?
Yes.
Swelling. Madam? Swelling. Madam? Swollen sacrum. This. I want you to look closely at this because we're going to see what happens after we adjust. And this is the swelling. These are the two major pockets of swelling she has. Let's go ahead and run the meter on the back. Let's see what we find. Starting at the base, 20 points. C7, T1. 8, 9 points, C1 on the left. And now remember we went over those flexion extension stress views, right? And we found that this thing wasn't actually moving on the x-ray. So C7, T1, yes. T5, T6. 10 points, left side. There it is. You fell on your butt a lot.
Literally and figuratively.
Yes, and hopefully you had a lot of fun doing it. It's down in the low, S4, S3, S4. So we have S3, S4. We have around T5, 6 area, and we have the base of the neck. Let's go ahead and scoop forward, please. I want to go ahead and palpate the SI joints. And what I was telling you was that right SI joint didn't look right to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go ahead and feel what's going on. Feet together. Open and close the knees. Open and close the knees. Open and close. Good. Left side only. To the left knee. Open and close the left knee. When she does that left, that whole right wants to go with it. Do the right side only. And when she does the right, there's also shifting of the SI joint, but it's the whole sacrum now that's moving. So all of that is pointing to bottom right here. Do you feel that?
Yes, I feel it.
Scoot back for me, please. Now, static palpation. We're just running our fingers down the spine. We're looking for swelling, edema, point tenderness. Check it out. Here's good. Right there is where that swelling starts. And it's going all the way, all that puffiness into that T. Right there. You feel that one more or that one?
The first one.
Yes. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more tender to you, 5 more tender to you. 6. I found T6. I found S4. And let's go up top. Now, you know what's interesting? Typically and historically, when I've heard about this shortness of breath and anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and again, it's a cookbook, so we got to get out of this cookbook. We think immediately, 3, 4, 5 is the diaphragm. It must be that. But it's not in your case. Now, I'm going to share one piece of information before we start. There is one, if you've heard me talk about this, one physiological difference between anxiety and excitement. Have you heard me talk about this?
Yes. Is it the fight or flight? The breathing.
The breath. It is the one physiological difference. So if we can get people to start breathing again, Kapalabhati, pranayamas, do some breath work first thing in the morning, 10-15 minutes. Don't eat, have a little water if you want, sit down and just breathe. Okay? And whenever you're feeling that anxiety, right? First thing, am I breathing? You're not. We're not, none of us. And I get it every day. Okay? And the first thing is let's breathe. So even right now as we're talking, breathe. And as we're breathing and looking at it, let's check the pulses. First pulse, heart, circulation. It's good. Second pulse, it's a little fluttery. First pulse, circulation, good. Second pulse, respiration. So the heart's going boop, 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 boop. The lung is doing, it's labored breathing. And because it's labored breathing, it's forcing more contractions, okay, to get the same amount of breath in.
And that's in my case.
This is your case. This is what I'm feeling.
Damn, you were so
and the
good.
Third, that's you too. The third pulse is what's really up to. The third pulse is really what needs to get worked on. That's the digestion. And it's almost absent. So your work is stomach and breath.
Okay.
And that's why you're here. So I concur. Sit back from the place. Are you ready?
Born ready.
Are you ready? Born ready. Mom and Dad know you're here?
Yes.
They let you come?
Yes.
Somebody come with you?
No, I'm here by myself.
All right.
I lived like a LA native.
What does that mean?
Drank overpriced smoothies, went to
you
rooftops.
like our $14 juices and smoothies here?
I do, I love it.
What about our $8 lattes?
Even better.
Oh yeah.
I'm a millennial. What do you expect?
Oh.
I like LA for the lifestyle of it's just everything's gluten free.
So when do you need to move then?
You know, right before the pandemic, I was this close to moving to San Diego.
So what happened?
I should have just did it.
You can still do it.
I just chickened out, and then
You can still do it.
yeah, being here really proves that I'm gonna do it.
Good. Being where, in LA or in my office?
In your office.
Why is that?
Because my life dramatically changed after August 22nd. It felt like all my dreams, everything out the window.
Really?
Yeah, because when you can't breathe and you're always in this crazy fight or flight, I think the hardest part was, sorry if I cry, the hardest part is that when you don't look sick on the outside, and it's not that you're ever asking for anyone's help, but it's like you're just trying to survive. And
do they believe you?
no, that's the thing.
Because you look fine. There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with you.
Yeah,
And the X-ray says there's nothing wrong with you.
yeah,
And your blood work says there's nothing wrong with you.
yeah.
So it's in your head.
But here to throw a curveball on top of that. They would find a little something like, oh, you have really super low iron, or you have H. pylori, but thanks, have a great day.
Take a pill.
Yeah.
I got really good pills too, though.
Yeah.
Ha! Okay, jokes aside. Can we get started?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and check the neck just to confirm that we're going to start on. We're going to start on, that's 7. That's T1. More tender? That don't move right there. So we're going to start on, we're going to do T1, we're going to do T6, we're going to do S4. After we do that, we'll have you walk and kind of see where to go from there, okay?
Okay.
So for T1, we really want to get a lift. The angle of T1 is straight. Straight, but I want to get under and lift. Just like that. Home run. Take a nice deep breath in, please. Again. Let me see if I can get a tiny bit more on that right side, okay? T1. Right ear. Down. 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 I'm holding firm. A little more. Right ear down. Down. That's the rest. And there is more lateral flexion on the lower cervical spine than the right. Take a nice deep breath in, please. Deep. Good. Come over here. Let's continue. T1. Breathe okay? Good. That's the rest. Home run, lady.
Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that.
That was it. Sha.
I felt a crazy release.
From where?
Where you did it in the rib cage.
Breathe. Breathe more. Madam? Madam Tayari. Now, we said there's a little bit of inferiority, so I need to torque to bring that sacrum up on that right side, okay?
Where do my hands go?
Dua.
Oh, okay.
All good, lady. Deep breath. Good. You got her? Breathe and receive. Home run.
Oh my god.
I got you.
Whew.
Beautiful. You okay?
Yeah.
That was a home run, madam. I'm going to let you walk that off before we continue, okay?
Okay.
We got a good deep set on T1. Good deep set on sacrum.
Oh my gosh.
Walk. Walk it up. And walk several times, okay?
Okay.
Several times. As you're walking, tell me if anything is different. Taking a breath.
I feel like I'm breathing more from up here.
From your chest.
Yeah, like it just feels a little bit more open.
Keep walking, please. Have a seat. Let's continue. Let's see what changed, okay?
Okay.
Because they both set really nice. And first thing I want you to tell us is just sitting there should be different.
Yeah, it's like I'm more, like the posture, I don't have to do it myself.
Deco. Remember this I was pinching? This is still there. This is different. Pretty cool. Let's take a look here. So the reading up top is gone. T6 is still there. Let's go back and do T6. Now the fun one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
Home run. Come on. Hi. Breathe.
Dang.
Breathe.
Yeah.
Breathe. Walk and breathe now. Walk and breathe. Look at her face now. It's different. Walk and breathe. Right?
I can really feel like when I'm looking back that you asked me the first time, it still is kind of tight here, but I'm also, because I have extreme digestive issues, I'm so bloated here that it's hard for me to like breathe, but from here it does
From
feel
your
like,
chest though you can breathe.
yeah. I can definitely like it opened up.
You ready for some more voodoo?
Yes.
Have a seat. Make sure spine is clear, and then I'll continue. There's a little spot in the ear. Yes, I studied ears along with the spine. And we're going to kind of stimulate your lung field and see if we can get more breath in through the ears. It's all quackery.
It just feels so surreal that all the dots that you connected with the way that I feel.
Mira. It's different. Check it out now. Back towards me. 5. S1. Don't be scared. Come back. There you go. S1. S2. S3. Don't be scared. Come back. Check it out. Different?
Yeah.
You got lots of walking to do today, okay?
Okay.
Lots of walking. Spine is all clear there. Let's continue. Ears. Right shoulder, over, around. Let me do the work, please. There. Left, over, around. There you go. Now, I want you to focus on some deep breaths, please. Sit back for me. And, ooh, that left one is going to scream. Deep breath in. Out. Deep breath in. Out. Left is sharper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your left side.
Ow.
Can you deal with it?
Yeah.
I got maybe 2 more. Out. Breathe. It's that left lung feel. Now, I need to do your nose.
What does this do to your nose?
Your septum, the cartilage, is a little off, and you can see the nostrils are different sizes, so your breath isn't coming through the nose as efficiently as it could. I'm setting the septum, not the nasal bone. And people are like, oh, well, it's not a real thing. It doesn't adjust. It doesn't do this. Well, it does. And, oh, it has memory, and it's going to go back. Not really, okay, unless you're like in that position a lot. You don't play with your nose and lean on your nose.
No, but I do sleep on my face. But since I've had this situation happen, I can no longer sleep on my...
Good, because it's the worst way to sleep is on your stomach. Okay, slide up, please. And I'll show you what I'm doing, and I'll explain it before I do anything, okay? So, dejo. This is the left side, this is the right. Now, if I push here, breathe in and out. All through the nose, please. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. So this side is more clear than this side. Now, see, that's the bone. This is the bone, the nasal bone. It stops here and then the cartilage. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Now, feel the difference here.
Yeah.
That's where it's stuck on your left side. Down. Down. And that clumped. Take a minute. Breathe in. Hold ya.
I feel so...
Bolo?
Hello.
Bolo? What's
Hello,
up?
Hello.
You okay? Keep walking. Keep walking. Now tell me what's different from when we started. Anything. Tell me what's different.
I feel like the weight of the world, first of all, was lifted off of my entire body. In the sense that when I came in here, I always have this sensation that I have like a 500-pound man sitting on my chest, and I can't ever figure it out. Like, is it coming from my diaphragm? Is it coming from here? Because the feeling is so different. Like, I'm always feeling something, and it's really uncomfortable.
Is it there right now?
No, I feel comfortable. So that's the most biggest change.
Cool. You got homework today. Okay. I know you're supposed to leave today, but I will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay? You go walk.
Okay.
As much as you can, up to 10,000 steps today.
Okay.
Ice, ice, ice. You already have betaine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to give you anything for inflammation or anything. I don't want to add any variables. Let's just see what the adjustment did.
Okay.
That's your case.
Okay.
Okay? That's your case. She has betaine. She's been taking betaine, but the betaine hasn't been working. So this is a very, very, very good case that if there's nerve pressure causing something and all you're doing is trying to take all this stuff without getting to the actual cause, what are we actually doing? Squeeze. Squeeze. Elbow. Posterior humerus, posterior radial head. That's the humerus. Thank you. Squeeze. Squeeze. Radial head. Relax. We'll deal with the feet next, the right ankle next visit. You sprained your right ankle. You didn't tell me. I see it now. Relax there. One more. One more. Breathe in and receive. Thank you. Got it. Ow. You did act like that lady from Florida. Of everything I did, she reacted on the wrist.
Really?
Go back to it.
Right now?
She made the most nakra with the wrist
Really?
than anything else. It hurt. I know it hurt. Squeeze. It's fixed now. Squeeze. Questions?
No.
For today?
No.
Okay. Welcome to the office.
Thank you so much. I really, really want to say, since this is being filmed, anyone that is going through it, and I know that everyone's situations or circumstances, financially, everything, it's hard to come all the way here. If you have to go and get a second job or whatever it may be, like you have to put yourself first. And it's because I can't tell you how waking up every day and that, from it being on a scale from 1 to 10, there was never a day that it's not under a 6. And to feel so uncomfortable in your skin, in your body, in your mind, it's just, life is so short. You just gotta pull the trigger,
Take a leap of faith sometimes, but I'm not telling people to do that here. Because my thing, and I appreciate those words, but my thing here is not to convince you to come here. The whole point of this whole YouTube, right, that I've been doing for the last 3-4 years is to just demonstrate the work and the types of cases that we see, the types of things that can be helped, or things that were overlooked by other docs or practitioners or whatever it is. And it's not to say one is good, one is bad, whatever. If you get what I'm doing here, you understand the work, I'm happy to receive people here. The biggest issue here, though, is the anxiety of the unknown. So if we can give you some answers, now you're coming from far. I'm not going to fix this in 1 or 2 adjustments. I'm just getting the pressure off the nerve. So now guess who does the healing? You do the healing, not me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.